You're listening to the WaterCooler Edit with Chris and Rich.
Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of the WaterCooler Edit with mybayut. On this episode we'll be talking about crocodiles and where you can go to see them. And I'm actually quite interested because I really like crocodiles. But I still don't understand the difference between a crocodile and an alligator. I guess we'll get to that at some point. We're also talking about theme parks and some exciting new ones that will be on our shores very soon. And also, where can you get a really good hot dog from? Well, we'll find out on this episode of the WaterCooler Edit. Rich, thank you for coming back.
Cheers, man. It's nice. It's good to be back. And by the way, please don't ask me that question with regard to the difference between a crocodile and an alligator, because I don't know either.
I was hoping I would learn something today on this episode. I guess I won't.
You're never going to learn anything from me.
I know one lives in fresh water, one lives in salt water. I know one has a long snout, one has a shorter one. You know, we're getting too deep into this. Because you can, of course, learn all of this at the Crocodile Park, which is now open, correct?
It is, yes. It opened very recently at Mushrif Park. Am I pronouncing that correctly? Probably not, but let's go with it. Mushrif Park.
Yep.
over 250 freshwater Nile crocodiles.
Can you name all 250?
I can name 235 of them.
Okay.
How long you got?
We've got about 5 seconds.
There's Snappy.
Okay.
There's Big Jaws.
Well, time's up. So you got 2 out of 237. Okay, we're going off topic here, but ticket prices.
Ticket prices. Okay, so kids is considered from kids aged 3 to 12 years old, 75 dirhams, and adults 95 dirhams. Right. So I think that's quite reasonable, and it's open from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. daily. And
what do you get from that 75 and 95 dirham package?
Well, you get to go in the park and not get eaten. I mean, that's...
and if I want
they guarantee that you won't be eaten. Unless, of course, you throw yourself in, then it's on you.
No, but that sounds very exciting. Of course, there's a lot of these now animal parks that are popping up. I mean,
they're
the
really
Safari Park is right around the corner.
Yeah, the animal parks are all really popular. I mean, the Safari Park, for example, our article on the blog is consistently one of our most successful articles. And the Crocodile Park article that we have as well is heading that way. I think this is going to be a really, really popular attraction. You get to learn more about a species that, let's be honest, I think most people are quite interested in, right? Crocodiles have been around and alligators have been around since dinosaurs, right? How did they survive? And all the dinosaurs, see you later.
This is very true. So they all have their memoirs with them, do they?
They do have their memoirs, and they can tell you about prehistoric times. They give presentations, and
Very interesting. If crocodiles aren't your thing and you prefer the thrills and attractions of a theme park, well, there's some new ones that are coming up, including a football-themed one, the team called Real Madrid. Of all the teams that they could have had, why Real Madrid? Can't we have something good like Crystal Palace FC?
Or Arsenal. My team. Arsenal.
Who is Arsenal?
Currently top of the league in the Premier League.
Where's Crystal Palace?
Not for long top of the league, I would like to say. They're about to be passed by Man City. But
where's Crystal Palace?
Crystal Palace are about 11th in the league, so not too bad, But I think an Arsenal theme park or a Crystal Palace theme park, we might be the only people there, Chris. I think that's maybe the issue.
I would assume you would probably have more people that would go with you. I'm pretty sure if I said Crystal Palace, no one would go with me.
I'd go with you, but I wouldn't leave you high and dry. I'd go with you.
Do you know what team everyone would go to?
Barcelona.
Yeovil FC.
Yeovil.
Good old Yeovil.
That titan of English football.
Bring back Yeovil.
Yeah, that's it. That's the theme park we all want.
So the Real Madrid theme park is not open currently, but we do know that it's coming soon.
Yeah, so basically it was announced in October 2022 as coming to Dubai Parks and Resorts. Now, it's said that it will open sometime in 2023. Now, obviously, recently it was announced that, sadly, the Bollywood Park there. So what you've got there, isn't it? You've got Riverland, you've got Legoland, you've got Motion Gate, and you had Bollywood. Bollywood has closed, I believe, as of April 18th, I think it closed, permanently closed. So maybe on that location where that is what will magically morph into the Real Madrid theme park. We'll have to wait and see. That's speculation, but kind of, if you put two and two together, maybe we're making 5, who knows, but it could potentially be on that area of the park, you know. And like I say, yeah, due to open sometime in 2023. And there's other things going on over there at Dubai Parks and Resorts.
There's an indoor and there's an outdoor one now, isn't there, that's popped up?
Absolutely, yeah. Riverland again. Right, so you've got Jump X, which is, we've spoken about this before. This is the outdoor inflatable park. It's the world's largest inflatable park. It has the world's largest bouncy castle.
Is it right next to the world's largest pin store as well?
Obviously, yeah. So it's burst a few times, but they've reinflated it, you know. So that's been unfortunate. But, you know, it's back, it's there, and it hasn't burst, people, by the way. It's perfectly safe. This bouncy castle is huge. I mean, Bowser should live in this bad boy. It's.
I think it'd be a good idea for him because he's got them spikes on his shell, right?
Well, and the fire as well.
Yeah,
maybe.
so if he lands on his back,
bit of a safety hazard as well for the kids, for the little ones, if you got like.
Now this is all outdoor, correct?
That was outdoor, so that opened in February this year. Now, obviously, we're getting into the hotter summer months. I mean, it's already pretty toasty, right, at time of recording. So, literally, in the last few days, they've opened an indoor adventure zone there, play area, called Neon Galaxy, which I think is a kind of cool name.
It is. I hope it's neon themed.
It is. It's kind of almost like space themed, but it's all neon inside, right? So it's got neon ball pits, neon slides. It's got ninja trails, which is kind of cool. Not actual ninjas, I believe. Like, you know, not sneaking out and you know attacking people, but like, you know, you can act like you're a ninja. It's got separate areas for smaller kids, toddlers, and smaller kids as well.
Do they have spaces for big kids?
I don't believe they say that. I think up to your tweens.
See, we always get stiff, don't we? Where's our Neon Galaxy? Where can we go to behave like a ninja? Where can we go to slide and jump around on a bouncy castle as adults?
Yeah, I mean, this is one thing I have to say. I've mentioned this place to a few people in the office, and everyone has asked, can adults go?
100%. That was my first thought when you told me about it this morning. I want to go to Neon Galaxy.
While the kids are having fun at Neon Galaxy, we can go to the cafe that's there. It's not on, is it?
No.
Not on.
No, it's not on. Why do we have to enjoy the coffee? We want to bounce around.
We want to be in the ball pits.
Yeah, exactly. We want to throw the balls around. We want to behave. We want to be like ninjas, you know. I hope I didn't, cut anything up there. But you get what I mean.
So, yeah, so basically, Neon Galaxy, do you want some prices?
No, I don't want any prices because I'm not taking my children there. Unless I get to go in, I don't want to know the prices.
All right, so I'm going to give you the prices anyway. Well, not for you, for the listeners and the viewers. All right, so it's kind of, you can pay by the hour for 1 hour or pay for the whole day. I'm going to have to get the notes.
Whole day?
Yeah, so you can have the whole day there, right?
You're telling me I can sit in the coffee shop all day while my kids bounce around? I like how I said my kids. I don't have children.
But yeah, bounce around and tell your nephews, your nieces, your family's friends, kids, whatever.
Okay. Yeah, okay. I can take them.
So it's kind of split between kids below 98 centimetres and those above 98 centimetres.
I hope they've got a ruler.
I would hope so. Otherwise, that's going to be quite difficult to someone to work out just by looking visually, I would have thought. But anyway, so for an hour pass for a kid that's below 98 centimetres is 60 dirhams. Above 98 centimetres is 85 dirhams, so this is for an hour. The all-day pass, I thought these prices were pretty good, actually. For below 98 centimetres, only 90 dirhams for the whole day. I don't know. I mean, I think that's quite competitive considering...
That is a pretty good deal. Just
and above is 125 for above 98
That's an amazing deal. 90 dirhams to 125 dirhams for an all-day pass is incredible. Not for us adults, obviously, but for the kids, that's a great way to kill an entire day, essentially.
Yeah, pretty much
Bounce
so.
around to their heart's content.
And I have to say, it looks like a whole lot of fun. It does look really, really good.
We'll just have to look at it through the window.
And it's from the coffee shop. And it's all year round, right? So regardless of what the temperature is outside, it's nice and cool in the Neon Galaxy.
It's a shame that we don't get to enjoy it as adults. But what we can enjoy is a hot dog. But where can you get the best hot dog in the United Arab Emirates? Well, there's a very long list. Missing on that list was one place in particular that I've been very outspoken about, and I'm not happy with the list, so I've requested it to be changed on the MyBayut blog. But
and it is going to be as well, actually.
Excellent.
We've actually, for once, we've listened to Chris.
For once.
We try not to, but on this occasion, we've taken his advice on board.
So where can we get the best hot dog then, besides my choice, which I'll save for the end?
Well, there's numerous places. I know what your choice is, right? This is what you wanted, your addition to the article.
Maybe.
Right.
Maybe I have a curveball for you that you didn't know about.
Well, look, I don't actually eat hot dogs. Can you believe? I'm not a big hot dog fan. So, look at the article is what I would say. Have a look at the article. There's we've got 10 to 12 places, I think, on there.
So you're keeping it a mystery, are you?
I am, yes, because basically I don't know where you can get the best hot dog in it. So I might have to hand over to your expertise on this one, Chris.
Makes sense. So I know that there are at least two names that I'm aware that they were just off the cusp of the list. We like to keep it short and sweet so that you stay engaged with all the content that we have here. One of them is IKEA, because IKEA has the most cost-effective hot dog meal ratio size. They have quite a large one there too as well. And it's always been a staple of going to IKEA, besides the meatballs, obviously. But the one that not a lot of people know about, and it's an American chain, is Nathan's. Now,
Nathan's hot dogs. Yeah,
yes. Now, this is quite obscure. They actually used to exist here many, many moons ago, and they kind of disappeared, and then they randomly reappeared. And for me, that is where you'd get the best hot dog.
Whereabouts are they, do you know?
The last location I knew of was in Motor City, but we're talking a couple of months ago now. So I hope it's still there, and I hope that you all can enjoy a hot dog.
I'm going to Motor City soon because we head to Pickle sometimes, the burger place. So I'll keep an eye out for Nathan's.
Definitely. You should definitely do that. If you want to know where to get the best hot dog in the United Arab Emirates, of course, you can check out the MyBayut blog and search for best hot dog. Is that the title of it? Best hot dog? Or it's a type of hot dog?
It's basically search hot dogs, right? But it's best. The article is best hot dogs in Dubai and where you can find them.
And of course, let us know where you think you can get the best hot dog in Dubai. And don't say the petrol station. That's too easy of an answer. Thank you so much for joining us on this episode of the WaterCooler Edit with MyBayut. And of course, if you want to learn any more about the subjects that we discussed on this episode, including Neon Galaxy not being available for adults, you can check out the Bayut blog, which is Bayut.com/mybayut. Thank you so much for joining us, and it's time now to get me a hot dog.
Cheers, guys.
You're listening to the WaterCooler Edit with Chris and Rich.